Welcome back, guys. This is Matafari. You are watching the Olgak TV. This morning, guys, this is the second video, and I want to speak, guys, on something about 1 week ago. What President did, the announcement that each and every person, or rather the students that have qualified to higher educational learning, whether it is in the universities or in colleges or in those higher institutions, polytechnics, guys, that the government is going to fully fund them. They will only be required to have pocket money, but the government is going to take care of them. The message is good, guys, for each and everybody. The message is also bad to the oppositions because it is going to reduce the numbers. Guys, let's assume that we have 2 million kids out there, not even 2 million. We have 2 million who have already graduated. We have 2 million who are already in institutions learning. And we have another 2 million who are yet to join the institutions because they don't have money. So on brief, we are talking about 6 million people that the government is going to use resources to support their higher education. Out of this 6 million, let's go by the law of average. So the average of 6 million is 3 million. So the average of 6 is 3. So let me talk about 3 new voters that Ruto is looking for. So on Ruto's basket, guys, if he is going to implement the idea that he's going to fund those people who finished school, qualified to go to the colleges, and who are not in colleges because they do not have money, or those who are already in colleges now, they are learning and the parents are paying money, or those who are intending to qualify, or those who are going to qualify this year and next year that are going to be in colleges, assuming that all of them are having our Kenyan identity cards, guys, those people are going to be likely registered voters by 2027. And I strongly believe, that if Ruto is going to pay their school fees, full school fees, from first year to their graduation, guys, I believe those people are likely to vote for Ruto. So Ruto is trying to neutralize the Gen Z argument that Ruto is not for the youths. Apart from giving them the 50,000 and the 22,000 of Nyota Fund and whatever, apart from taking most of those small kids into this affordable housing jobs and construction sites, Kenya is a construction site. Now we are seeing that he is promising to pay their education. So this one, guys, may be good news to the students, may be bad news to the opposition, because politics is game of numbers and perception. Politics is a game of numbers and perception. So the perception Ruto is trying to create here is that he is chasing numbers, and he is likely to get the numbers. I will just speak also something that while Kibaki brought free primary education, Uhuru Kenyatta continued with the secondary education by funding, giving it 22,000 per student in secondary education. Now Ruto wants to be remembered as the person who has given free higher learning, free institutional higher learning. That is what Ruto wants to be remembered for. So he's trying to create another legacy, apart from him creating Kenya as a construction site. He's also creating another legacy of him wanting to be remembered as the person who initiated the free high institutional learning. And that is good news to Kenya. Bad news to Kenya is that too many people are going to enroll in those high institution learning. In the next 1-2 years, we are going to have plenty of graduates. We are graduating millions of Kenyans and we are not creating any employment for them. We are graduating 10 million every year and we are only creating 1 million jobs. Or to come down, we are graduating 1 million people and we are only creating 1,000 jobs. Guys, the math is not mathing, and that one cannot take our country anywhere good. So according to me, guys, I believe that the idea to fund these students is a good idea, but just not about funding, but we should also look about employing them. And in my third video, guys, I'm going to talk about how the government is supposed to create job opportunities for these young people. But in this video, I'm specifically talking about the students who are learning for free. And this one is going to reduce noise. This one is going to reduce noise because when you closely look at the Gen Z uprising in the year 2024, you will realize that those Gen Zs actually had an objective and they had a real serious problem that they have finished schooling and they are seeing their lives not in plan, in budget of Kenya. Kenya is not budgeting for the lives of Gen Zs after school. Kenya was not budgeting. And this is not just Ruto, guys. The problem with the Kenyans is that they look at problems, they take many problems, or we call them, they take perennial problems to be associated with one person. Our four founders of this country, guys, are the people who messed our life. When Kenyatta ran the country into the docks, and people like J.M. Kariuki went to the streets to protest and ask the Kenyattas to do the correct things, they were shot dead. And no Kikuyus went to the street and protested. When Oukos and other people were fighting for better Kenya, the bishop, whatever, there were so many people who Moi killed because they were advocating for a better Kenya. Nobody went to the street to protest. These Kikuyus were around and they did not go to the street to protest. When Muzanda was killed by the previous government, and when the body bags of people were being found in River Yala by the previous government, those people who are opposing the government, either no Kikuyu was on the street because one of their own was in the office. No Kikuyus went to the streets to protest against Uhuru government because people were being found in River Yala. Nobody went there. 2007, when Kibaki rigged election and people were murdered on the streets, more than 5,000 people died post-election violence. No Kikuyus went to the street. So now, despite that the rate of massacre has gone down, there is a lot of noise from Kikuyus. I'm not saying they should not make noise. And I'm not saying, even if it is one person who is dying, I'm not saying that people should not make noise about it. I'm only saying that we should be fair to everybody. If we are making a noise, let's make noise to each and every person. We should not just pick one person, then make noise for that person. For example, because it is Ruto, so we should make noise for Ruto. According to me, that is not fair and it's not logical. But if we are out to correct our country in a positive way, I support that. I really support that. Therefore, Ruto must have dignity of life. I agree to that. Ruto must respect life. I agree to that. But Ruto is also doing a lot about our modern Kenya. So I'm not in the support of the president, but I'm just being fair in my analogies and analysis. Finally, I also want to echo on I want to speak something about the unity of Sifuna with the Honorable Kalonzo. My message goes direct to my preferred presidential candidate, Kalonzo Musyoka. Kalonzo, do not be lied to that Edwin Watenya Sifuna is going to deputize you. That is the narrative of the old cucks to make you forget your problems. The idea was you to move to Ruto, we know. And why Sifuna came to you, I think I will add, this will be the 4th video. Yeah, let me leave that one so that I can create just a video on that. My 4th video will be on that about Kalonzo Musyoka and Sifuna. But my next video, guys, I'm going to have another video here. Very important video. I'm going to discuss about Blueprint Kenya. Blueprint Kenya, not just 2060, but right now. In my next video, I'm going to talk about Blueprint Kenya, not as what President was saying in 2060, but at least now, because our life is now, our life is not tomorrow. Anyway, guys, I love you guys. Like this video, guys. Share this video, guys. Subscribe on my YouTube channel, guys. This is the Olkak TV, and you have been watching me, Matfari, here on Olkak TV show. Thank you. Bye-bye.